Good evening, you guys. This is So Winning 101 with my special guest Andrew. And you may say you may see this in the morning time. It's like it's not no evening. It's Tuesday for me. So and this guy too. So it's a pre-recorded video podcast. And with Andrew right here, we just got done filming the Biblical Bubbles. So you'll be seeing the Biblical Bubbles on Wednesday. But on Thursday, you probably be missing this guy's face, red little face right here. You be seeing him on Thursday on here on the So Winning 101. So with you, Andrew, what about you? Why are you on here?
So you want me to tell a little bit about myself?
Yes.
Oh, of course, my name is Andrew. Um, Currently 13 years old, or 14, or 15. You'll never know. Um,
You're gonna get me in trouble with that, man.
this is my one of my best friends, life coaches, anything you want to call him. Bill. I've been saved for about 9 years, going on 10, coming in like May, around May or June. Uh, I have currently been serving at Vision Valley Baptist Church for 3.5 years, I think it is. And I just do stuff all around. I'll help with Sunday school if they need it. I'll preach there if they need it. I'm currently assisting in the bus ministry and stuff like that. All fun stuff, you get to do at a church. And my pastor is also Tim DeVries. Bill did a podcast episode, I think it was episode number 5 with him.
Yeah.
He's a wonderful person, wonderful pastor, life coach, mentor, whatever good things you want to say about him.
If you
But
can't tell, Andrew has a lot of life coaching.
I do have a lot of life coaches. Another one is Brother Pete Gag, good life coach,
Yes.
really good.
He's getting
But
caught out of
anyway,
all of this.
I was called to preach this year's teen conference, or well, last year's technically, 2024's youth conference at Hammond, Indiana. And I never really got called to a specific ministry, but I know God wants me to get the gospel out in some form or way, whether it be preaching or soul winning or anything. And I wouldn't really be soul winning if it weren't for this church that I'm going to, Vision Valley Baptist Church. And if I didn't have my great friend Bill. He's again, like I said, he's a good life coach
I
and
kind of
mentor.
force you to go out So Winning sometimes.
You've very well encouraged me.
With this right here.
You get to go with this. You get
Okay,
this.
now you can. Hey, you already forgot what Pastor preached on. You being prayed for now.
Now, I'm messing around. Anyway, Bill wanted me to give a soul winning story, so I guess I will. My first ever salvation. Well, not my first ever salvation. The first time I was ever able to lead someone to the Lord while soul winning. Since this is Soul Winning 101, I'm going to talk about the salvation while soul winning. It was in Mount Washington, and I was very nervous, and I think it was like a 15 or 16-year-old kid. I don't quite remember his name, but I know Pastor has the information. But I had John as my partner. Not gonna give full names, but I had John as my partner, and he was my silent partner, keeping from distractions and everything. And I was able to lead him to the Lord. It was amazing because I never really knew what soul winning was until I went to Vision Valley Baptist Church. I'd never gone, and never really wanted to until I kind of met Bill. And Bill's like, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it's great. But so it was in Mount Washington. We were out on a soul winning breakfast and bus, and like half an hour in, I was able to lead someone along. So that is the story I'll share with y'all. And not just 3 weeks ago, I think it was, I was able to lead another guy to the Lord, and also in Mount Washington. And it was me and Bill this time. And, I'm just thankful for God letting me be able to lead people to the Lord through soul winning, which is a wonderful way to do it.
Yes, sir. And I know you had to get to bed pretty soon. So
Now, gotta, I just gotta slow down, calm down.
so I would say you're a great soul winning partner. Very good silent partner, very good talking partner. You would talk my head off sometimes, but I talk your head off sometimes, so that's fine. Um Very great soul winning partner. We go out soul winning every second and fourth Wednesday um with the church. And any other change I try to get you because you're a great partner. That's why we started the Biblical Brothers. I want to hang out with you more, get stronger connection with you. You're a great guy. Um, the Biblical Brothers is one of the ministries he did not bring up, and of
But
course,
a wonderful ministry.
wonderful ministry. I think we have maybe 40, 39 people subscribed, about 5,000 views right now, and it's very encouraging me seeing this young young guy. When I was his age, I was sitting on the couch playing Mario, eating chips, Totitos, drinking sleep tea. That might be a quote from somebody, but uh, he knows where that came from because that was about last year at the church somebody preached. But um, Angels just like we talked about with the biblical Bible is about edification. He edifies me without him even knowing. And I hope I edify him. I may tear him down. I may even ruin them in some people's opinion. But
In some people's lives, they think that you do, but
yeah.
that's not true.
Hey, don't what I learned to say is just forget about it. So
I think in most ways you've built me up more than you've tore me down.
I
You've
have
barely,
told you that.
barely, barely, barely. But you build me up so much. I don't think I would be preaching. I don't think I would be souling. I don't think I would be as involved in ministries if it weren't for you.
Yeah. Thank you. And that's something I hold. I'm not. I don't like to be prideful. I don't like to. Pride is very wrong, but that's something I do hold pride in, helping you, keeping you just. I'm not. I don't cry that much anymore. I used to cry a bunch. I don't. But listen, I'm gonna keep saying this. I'm not gonna stop saying this. You literally made me shed tears when you preached because I seen how old, how you was 2 years ago, 3 years ago when I first met you, and I see you now. First, you got taller. You what 5'7", 5'8" now, 5'9".
What I am. I'm not 5'9" or 5'8". I might be 5'7".
But anyway,
Maybe.
dude, you're a tall guy. You're a tall fella. But great at basketball. But hey, don't let this guy shoot a 3 point. Make it every time. Layups. He's scared of doing layups with me. I almost broke his back last time. But anyways, back to the point. Um, just so winning. And that is we have so many different soul winning stories, like how a Satanist cost us the day we was preaching. We had um the same person, another person called the police on us. Um, I don't think you was with me in this moment, but when we got, I told this story in one of the other podcasts about the weed brownies. That was with another guy. Maybe one day he may be on here, but though that was a funny story. There's so many different stories. I'm gonna bring you back on here, Andrew, and just let you tell all these stories. I know it's getting late, and I know you have school tomorrow. I have a trip, but
Half school.
yeah. Well, I'm
You have
not.
half.
No, I don't. I finished literally all my tests and quizzes. I'm literally gonna be sleeping for those 2, 3 hours, and then when I get in the van, I'm gonna be sleeping the whole time. I may
You
be
have
talking. I
you have
may
sleeping.
talk. I may. I need. Well, I need my pillow. Oh, wait, I didn't have
Uh,
my pillow. Yeah, yeah. I got my. I bring my pillow, but
um,
I probably talk to Pastor, and then I sleep the rest. I don't really. I keep my phone charged. Um, but you're gonna be have to be posted on Biblical Bubbles. Okay. I got my stuff prepped. I forgot to prep anything for Biblical Bubbles besides the podcast episode.
I'll try and take over it for while you're
So
gone.
yeah, for the 3 days, do some shorts. All that. Hey, preach on this right here.
What's
I
this?
love this right here. It's the missions conference at Ohio's Anderson.
Base. Okay.
It's if you want to know the verse, it's Matthew 17:20. Get yourself some sunglasses, and we do a biblical bows with these
I have
sunglasses.
better glasses, so.
Hey, don't
But
be messing with this.
anyways, I would love to come back on here and just
Yeah,
talk about stories upon stories. But I've enjoyed being on here.
yeah,
For probably one of your shortest podcast episodes, but we had to cut it short. We took a long time on our Biblical Brothers podcast, but
yeah.
that's okay.
Go check out the biblical bows. You may see me more in these nice shades right here. Um, we talk about oh, edify.
Edification.
Yes, you can't say either. Edification. That's gonna be on Wednesday, of course. This would be on Thursday. So
Yeah.
I love you guys, and guess what?
Goodbye.
Goodbye.